Have you ever found yourself feeling small and lost, standing in the middle of life's vast desert, wondering whether you are truly strong enough to endure the trials that surround you? Have you ever looked at the challenges ahead and questioned if you can rise above them, or if you will simply be swept away by the winds of adversity? In moments like these, the wisdom of an ancient Jewish tale comes alive. A story about a single flower blooming in the heart of the desert. At first glance, it seems ordinary, yet when you pause and listen deeply, a profound lesson emerges. True strength does not announce itself with loud declarations. Real power is quiet, resilient, and revealed in perseverance. It is the silent courage to blossom in places where survival seems impossible. Let me take you on a journey into this story. Long ago, in a vast, unforgiving desert where only the scorching wind and endless stretches of arid sand existed, a tiny seed drifted upon a gust and landed in the most unlikely of places. The ground was hard as stone. There were no streams, no shade, and no sign of life. Every passing creature looked at that barren landscape and thought, "Nothing could ever survive here." The seed had no say in where it fell. It could have cursed its fate, surrendered to despair, or accepted oblivion. But instead, it chose silence. It chose to begin a quiet journey deep within the earth. Days turned into weeks, and under the relentless sun, the seed cracked open. Its roots began a battle, inch by inch, fighting through dry and unyielding soil. Every centimeter was a test of will, every push downward a struggle against overwhelming odds. There were no cheers, no applause, no recognition. Many times, the seed was tempted to give up. It wondered, "Why must I be here, in this place where nothing grows? Why couldn't I have landed in fertile ground, where water flows and life flourishes?" Yet somewhere within the darkness, a whisper seemed to echo, "Be patient. There is more strength inside you than you know." And so, with no audience and no fanfare, the seed persisted. It did not argue with the heat, nor complain to the desert wind. It simply kept growing, quietly and steadily, its roots reaching deeper, its stem pushing upward. The battle was silent but fierce. Seasons passed. And then, one morning, as the sun rose over the endless dunes, something miraculous happened. A radiant flower burst forth from the sand, its colors dazzling against the monotone backdrop of the desert. Travelers passing by stopped in awe. "Life here in the midst of death," they marveled. "A single flower, and suddenly the desert feels less lonely." The flower became a landmark, a place of rest and hope for those weary wanderers. It offered no words, made no claims of greatness. Its mere presence was a testament to strength, unseen, unheard, but unmistakable. The flower did not need to shout, "I am strong." Its existence, forged in silence and struggle, spoke louder than any words ever could. For generations, the Jewish people have told this story, passing it down as a reminder of the enduring human spirit. We cannot choose where we begin, but we always have the power to decide how we rise. It is not noise that defines our worth, not the approval or recognition of others. It is the quiet persistence, the inner peace, the refusal to let circumstance dictate our destiny. Old Jewish elders would say to their children and grandchildren, "Be like the flower in the desert. Do not allow your surroundings to define your value. Do not let the laughter or doubt of others break your spirit. You don't need to be loud. Just be steadfast and calm, and you will possess the strength to conquer any desert." And now, this message is for you. Perhaps your life feels like a desert right now, a place of unrelenting challenges, loneliness, or skepticism. Perhaps you feel weak, overlooked, or tempted to cry out just to be seen. But remember this: true strength is not in what you say, but in what you do, quietly and consistently. Your inner peace is your roots. When you hold on to calmness and patience, you will stand firm against the fiercest storms. And one day, your quiet resilience will become a beacon of hope for others, proof that it is possible to thrive, even in the harshest conditions. The lesson of the desert flower teaches us that our circumstances do not determine who we are. It is how we respond and overcome them that truly defines us. So when life places you in the harshest environments, do not despair. Dig deep, anchor yourself in peace, and reach for the light, because even the smallest flower can transform an entire desert. And you, through your silent strength, can inspire, uplift, and change the world around you. Whenever you feel alone, whenever you feel unseen, recall the story of the flower that bloomed in the heart of the desert. Know that your silent struggles, your quiet perseverance are not in vain. You are growing, you are changing, and one day your presence will bring hope to those who have lost theirs. In life, you do not need to shout your worth. Your resilience, your courage, your ability to bloom where others falter, these will speak for you. Let your actions be your voice. Let your strength shine through your endurance. And remember, the world may not always notice your battles, but your blossoming will light up even the driest desert. So hold on, be patient, keep growing. The desert is not the end, it is the beginning of your story. And somewhere, someday, someone will pause, see your flower, and find the hope they desperately needed. This is the power of silent strength. This is the legacy of the desert flower. And this, dear friend, is the inspiration you carry within yourself, waiting to bloom, waiting to change the world.